I don't know much about Transformers. Even though I said I don't know much about Transformers, I did watch the Michael Bay movies, yeah. I did not know Transformers was a thing until I watched the Michael Bay movies, and I immediately fell in love with Bumblebee. Even though, according to people, he didn't really have a personality. Even though, I don't remember him having a personality, but I know for a freaking fact that I loved the character immediately. I don't know why they did love him. He was just, according to my eyes, funny and brutal. That's enough to love a character. And I love his design, including the transformation. We'll get to that in a bit. But this is a repaint of... Before we talk about anything, this is the dog. This... If I get this wrong, please let me know. This is... you already read. Now, this figure is a repaint of a previous figure that most of you might have. I believe it's like 2007 deluxe class Bumblebee from the 2007 movie. And here he is right here, compared to this guy. This guy right here. Now, one thing I need to mention. He's not. Okay. One thing I need to mention is that the 2007 figure, is not mine. If I were to have it, I would have reviewed it. But this isn't mine. This is my brother's, including all these goddamn Transformer figures. I mean, look at this. This is, you see these in the background of my videos, these are all of his damn Transformer figures. Jesus Christ. Man, a lot of Transformers. At first I didn't want the Bumblebee figure, so I didn't really get this guy. But when I started fiddling around with it, and fiddling I did, I immediately fell in love with it, but there was a problem. That was my brother's, and I couldn't, so that's not really mine. But I know when I buy the same figure, but there's a repaint, which is this guy, and I ended up buying that one instead. This is the Revenge of the Fallen look, which Revenge of the Fallen is the greatest Michael Bay movie. Anyways, yeah, I really do love the design of Bumblebee. I don't like the G1. Really? Horns? Anyway, let's not stop paying on the G1 styles before I start making G1 fans mad. Anyways, we can put this figure aside. This figure wasn't necessarily bad, but before we get on with this guy, you can definitely see the difference between the two, such as the chest. These hold on, I gotta stand these guys up even more. The chest looks different. That's because in the Revenge of the Fallen, this is a different Camaro version, so he has a different chest piece. Now this guy, he has the 2007 look, that Camaro look. Now generally, what I do prefer about this figure is the black around it. I do prefer that, but I do prefer this figure's body color around it, because it looks a lot better. This figure is a bit too yellowish. This figure is more, I like it. Anyways, we can put that aside. Take a look at this figure. This figure paint and sculpting is fantastic, even though it's just a repaint of that guy over there. But there is a problem I do find with the figure's paint, such as this things that are here. They're a little bit too whitish. more lightish than the movie. But I mean, who cares about the Revenge of the Fallen? Nobody does. But I would like to see him a little more darker, not like this dark, but darker is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, everything else basically the same with this guy. But I don't review this guy, so let's talk about this guy. Yeah, I really do love this style of Bumblebee. The front looks fantastic. I don't know if the back kibble is accurate to the movie, and if you don't know what kibble is a car, like, if it transforms. For an example, this guy transformed to a Camaro, and if there's a Camaro piece sticking out like this obviously is the front of a Camaro. That's a kibble. Stupid way to explain that. Here's the definition right here. But yeah. Yep. Basically, yeah, this figure's painting and sculpting is pretty cool. Battle mask, I really do like the battle mask. It is accurate to the movie, but what I do wish is they have at least painted some blue around there. That would look really awesome. And as far as I'm aware, the thing I wish this figure had was alternate faces. I wish he this can replace a battle mask with a normal head, which I believe he can do with other fake with like another Bumblebee. I don't know, but I wish this figure came with that, or you know. And I believe there was a Bumblebee figure called the leader class. And like he could put on his battle mask, and there was like another Bumblebee figures. I seen Bumblebee figures that they would put on their battle mask, and I wish this figure had that, but it sadly does not. It just has the battle mask, and it is kind of disappointing because I mean, this guy, we already know that the 2007 one already has the battle mask, so I mean, this is just cheap. This is cheap, but the figure itself doesn't really feel cheap. But in my unboxing I said he was a bit wobbly. If you shake it really hard, yeah, it's gonna be wobbly. If you shake it gently, yeah. And not to mention, needs to mention something, he does not come like this. These window things are not like this. They're closed, but I like a more Bumblebee look, so I raise them up like that because it's more accurate to him in the movie. But yeah, the rest of the paint on the figure is awesome. I really do like the sculpt and paint around the guy. And there's a I would show him the windows, but like my brother broke his Bumblebee, so I can't really do that. But yeah, before we get to Transformer, we have to talk about the accessories. First off, you get a Sam Witwicky. And I mentioned it to my unboxing. This does not look like Sam at all. He does not look like Sam. I don't care for the clothing, but I wish the head sculpt, they actually try to do it, you know, try to paint it. I'm trying to my line too bright. They would actually try to sculpt it, because this just looks like an average man. This could be anybody, not Sam, which most people say this sucks. Yeah, it does suck. It really does. It really does suck. I hate this accessory. Sucks. Now, the accessory that does matter is this gun right here. This gun is the exact same one you get from this guy right here. And this looks pretty cool, actually. And watching, if you want to plug it into Bumblebee's hand, you see this little tab right here. Just grab Bumblebee's hand, and you just slide it on. Slide it, or you just do it like that way. And now he has a gun. Pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, you can get to some shooting poses, which is pretty cool. I don't know if this is counts as an accessory, But screw it, I'm showing it. If you ever had a Studio Series figure, you know that they come with this background. Yeah, they come with this background. You can place you can, as shown on my unboxing, you can place Bumblebee right there. And I believe this is the desert scene from the Revenge of the Fallen. And yeah, if any Revenge of the Fallen figure will come with this background. But since I'm not gonna collect any other figure, might get a bad guy for this guy. I don't know. But yeah. But the main question is, how can he pose? Swivel here. I mean, that's kind of a bad swivel. Can't really do a 360, a rotation around. Not 360 rotation, but it can look up that far, down that far. Rotation of these, they can rotation around. Also, by the way, they can do this. That'll be more into the transformation. I do not look forward to that. You can bend, swivel here. Hands cannot swivel, they're just there. The legs can have a rotation. Beautiful spread. Bend at the knee, and the feet, they can not move, but these things can do that. That again, that's more for the transformation. It's really hard. It's hard to, yeah, but posability on this guy is fantastic. I love it. But now that we are done with articulation, I think we should talk about the transformation. Transformation on this guy. It took me a while to actually understand how to do it, but I know how to do it. And I see reviews, they're complicated, but like, I'm gonna do my best to make this as simple as possible. And if I don't do it, I will redo it, make its own video transformation. Hopefully I do it correctly. So what you're gonna want to do first is twist his waist. I forgot to mention that he has a waist swivel just like that. Do the exact same thing with the feet. Alright, just like that. You can see that. And then this right here. You want to push this all the way. You can see that. Push that. Push until it's exactly outlined like this. If you do it that, then you did it correctly. That's one of the most important parts. Do the exact same thing right here in the other leg. There's no need to show it because you're doing the exact same thing, so it can be a little hard, but oh god, this is quite annoying. There, I do not like that, but I mean, what am I gonna do? And then you wanna grab these window pieces. They go up just like that, and do the exact same thing, and then now this mess, you're gonna have to lift these up right here. I've seen reviews where they're bending it specifically, but I have some really wonderful news for you. You don't really have to do that. Just do this. Just bend them like that. You don't really have to make them go Pacific. Just do it like that. Move these hand pieces up, and then you go right here. And then this. So we're gonna connect this. That. Do the exact same thing right here. Raise the window parts all the way up. And the one thing I experienced is that this is too tight. I thought I was doing it wrong, but don't worry. Don't be afraid to break it. That's just like that. It's tight, yes, but push it. Push it exactly like that, and it won't break on you. It feels like it might, but it won't. And then you want to push it. Push it until it aligns with this piece, and then forgot to mention. When you click that, you connect this, go ahead and open this up, do that, and then this is where this is going to want to raise it up slide it back, or slide it right here, and then do the exact same thing for the other foot. Push it again, don't be afraid to do it. Make sure it's not aligning with that, it's not crashing into that, and then do that, and then you can connect these pieces. Just can, that is. Sometimes it's a bit tight, but no big diggy. Put these down just like that. Make sure these are clicked in right, and then you're gonna want to come right here. Raise these guys all the way down. Make sure he's holding like a T pose. There you go. And then after that, come right here. Twist these guys like that. You can almost see that cut turning into a Camaro. So align this, move it like that. It can push, it can like do that. So align it, push it as far as it can, and right here, make sure he's looking like that. Right, put this up, twist these just like that, extend them, rise this up, and make sure they're folded like this. Make sure the bottom looks exactly like that. If it doesn't look like that, you did it wrong. So when it looks exactly like that, you can do that. And that, there we go. Now that looks exactly like a Camaro. And then this part right here, you're gonna wanna, these will push like that. They will twist. Raise it up, twist, and they will. These go around. They go. Oh, make sure it's pushed. Put these window things like that, and then they will align to that. Do the exact same thing right there. Window pieces are kind of annoying. There. Go. Once you're done with that, make sure this is closed. Now the window pieces are the annoyingest part. Just go ahead and line this up, and your time in hell is almost done. Time in hell is almost done, but not yet. Window things can line up. It will connect with that. Do the exact same thing right here. Line up with that. Sometimes it doesn't like to do that. And there, you're done. This is the entire car mode. At first, yes, it is a pain. But actually, before you talk about the car mode, oh, this thing is really tight, man. Ooh, okay, this is actually aligning with that. Okay, can you see that? Okay, fold these down just like that. They are connected there, and boom! This is the car mode. Yeah, it is. I mean, the transformation is quite annoying, but it's not bad once you get used to it. It's worth it because this car mode is. It's amazing. Let me tell you, it's quite literally amazing. This is amazing, but don't mind the entire kibble around the car mode, especially plug out. Make sure there. Yeah, but the car mode, it's amazing. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Yeah, this is. Gotta make sure everything's plugged in before I go and talk about this cool car mode. There, yeah, this is it. This is the entire car mode. Make sure that's connected. Oh my god, this is annoying. There, make sure that's plugged in right. Yeah, there it is. There's the car mode. I gotta say, this car mode is fantastic. It literally is the definition of fantastic. And if you do it exactly right, which you do it exactly right, you can roll very well. It's just really cool. The car mode is amazing. Just these window things don't really like to pop in all the time, which I would find that a major problem, I suppose, but like, well, the rest of it is, it's good. Gotta say, you gotta get hands up to Studio Series for doing this. This is just pretty amazing. Again, I don't like to pop in all the time, which, I mean, it's $20. This is what you're gonna get. Yeah, this is a pretty good car mode, except for the bottom. Like any other Transformer figure, it's gonna have this guy. Hello. Anyways, yeah, this is it. This is the entire car mode. I might have done it wrong. Not sure. Hopefully, my stupid butt didn't do it wrong. And if I did, I will redo it, the whole transformation, or I'll delete the video and redo it again. I really don't want to, but that really has to depend. Do it good or not? I don't want to confuse people, which I most likely will. But yeah, this is all I can do. This is just frustrating. Maybe I gotta bend this. Don't know. This is all I can do for now. Like that. But yeah, can roll very well. Pretty fun, pretty cool. Yeah, this is all I can really do. Don't know why he does that, but like, whatever. But yeah, I'll let you know in the comments what I did wrong. Now let's get to the ending. So overall, this Bumblebee figure is actually amazing. If you don't want like an expensive Bumblebee figure, but you want to at least be posable, this has to be a good pick for you. Sure, the Sandwich Wiki kind of sucks that it's just a statue and it doesn't even look like him. But even though he's just a repaint, he is still amazing. I still recommend him. If you have the original one, you don't really need to buy it. The only thing, if you have the original Bumblebee figure, you're not gonna get too much out of this guy. The original 2007 Bumblebee figure, you're not gonna get much out of this guy. It's just a repaint, but with a different chest and different paint, and just a Sandwich Wiki, and that's pretty much it. But the figure, it's still good itself. And the card mode is fantastic as well. I really do love the card mode. Sure, the doors don't like to close in for some reason. Either it's my copy or I just did it wrong. If I did it wrong, please let me know in the comments section. That way I can delete the video and I'll redo it. But yeah, but hope you all enjoyed. Happy spooky month, by the way. And I will see you all in the next video. Before I go, I must mention that next week is gonna be next week is just gonna be gaming, so there's no gonna be reviews unless something interesting happens. But for now, next week is just gonna be a full gaming week, so nothing really interesting is gonna happen. But this bumblebee has to be my final review for this week at least. And yeah, so I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.